You do less damage if you hit him in the back.
Okay.
That's a reset, brother. Yeah, it was Steve's fault I reset. Blame Steve. I don't think I actually killed that guy. No, I did. He died. Is the Revelations over the go with the stupid swimsuit with the whole leg out? Yes. Correct. Gonna shit in every one of these toilets. And I'm out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's remake Uno PS1. Let's not. We could do that, but we shouldn't. Like, as a species, you know? Let me just miss the first fucking 2 shots completely. Fuck you. Damn it. I'll take it, but... Bastard. Why you gotta hit me? Maniac. Why'd you bite me? Still be better than modern Ubisoft Uno games. It makes me so sad you can't play Uno on a computer unless you log into Ubisoft's fucking client. What's that shit-ass PS3 game that has sprites for the player character and enemies everyone was getting hyped about a while ago? That is Tokitoa. Time and Eternity in English. I mean, it's Tokitoa in both, but like it's a sub... whatever. Remake that! No! Denied. Tokitoa would be like bad JRPG video material for me. And Tokimeki Moro for the PlayStation 1. I don't know, maybe someday. You can bash through it pretty quickly if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I mentioned it offhand in the video about Loop 8. I said Loop 8 belonged to a tier of elite bad, like Time and Eternity. Go. I crit the dude while snapping to the door. That was extremely elite techniques. You have never seen such a thing before. I live inside this box. He fell over. You can't shoot him on the ground when he falls over. I lost time because he tripped. Is Chantilly's better than Tokitoa? I think so. Yes. Even though Chantilly's is... I'm also not incredibly fond of it. Favorite is Tokimeki Mario 2, though. It's my favorite as well. Tokimeki 2 has runs, but it's also like a significantly longer game. Why no crit? 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 Crit. Why no crit? Crit. Why no crit? Why no crit? Crit. No, Fred's better my shoot. Does Tokyo Memo 3 have runs? Yes, but only for one character on speedrun.com, and I'm not really sure what the reason for this is. I haven't really, like, delved into the depths of Tokyo Memo 3's, like, deep mechanical lore to know what the reason is. Why do people only do runs for the one character? Is there a reason that involves playing Tokyo Memo 3? Well, that's a pervasive issue, but, the other Tokyo Memo games do tend to have runs for multiple characters, at least. Ow. Like, Tokyo Memo 2 has a category for all endings, where you do all of them. Like, you make saves at branch points that allow you to snap do all the endings easier. It's very creative, actually. I'm surprised I got away with that. Whereas Tokyo Memo 3, for whatever reason, people only run... I can't even remember the character's name. But they only run one particular route, and I couldn't tell you why. Maybe because it's the most, like, consistent? I tell you a fun thing I have learned from my continued looking into Tokyo Memo 3's bullshit from playing it a little while ago, is that certain characters, when you get to a certain... befitting the relatively dour tone of Tokyo Memo 3, when you get to a certain point in Yukiko's route, she gets depressed and just disappears from the game for, like, months. So you have to spend, like, months of the game just calling her and encouraging her to be like, hey, man, you know, just don't be depressed, forehead. And this goes on for months, and it's like, cool, thanks, having a great time, this game is such a bright spark of joy. You know, it's not unrealistic, I suppose, but fuck me, the game's dour. Anyway, of the 8 girls in the cast of Tokyo Memo 3, would you like to guess how many of them go through this depression period? How many of them can disappear from the game if you don't, like, cure their depression? What? That missed, and then the game, like, decided it didn't after the fact. All? 6? 7? Of the 8? 9 is your guess. 47? You guys aren't taking this seriously. The correct answer was the first one, it's 6. 6 of them. So, only 2 girls out of the cast don't have, like, a spike of depression in their story. It's like, man. Cool, guys. What a depressing fucking video game. It's also really mechanically inconvenient that this happens, by the way, because if something happens, like, say, the character gets depressed right before the school trip, they just get deleted from the game, basically, and there's nothing you can do about it, because the school trip takes long enough that by the time the school trip is over, they have disappeared from the game. So if that happens, fuck you. You lose. There is a considerable possibility of event overlap in Tokyo Memo 3. It's kind of hard to, like, put a precise... It's kind of hard to put a finger on what it is about Tokyo Memo 3 that's, like, irritating to play. You know, beyond a way that's just, like, sort of making fun of the sane face all the characters have. But I'd say the most, like, prominent issue is the tone. Like, it's just such a... It's a game that really tries very hard to not be likable. Like, it's not charming. The characters aren't really likable. Everyone gets depressed all the time. All the girls are mean to you. A lot of the mechanics are cumbersome as well. Having to get a girl's phone number manually is a huge pain in the ass, and I'm actually really glad I looked up how the best method to do that, because that was driving me fucking crazy. It turns out that the best way to do it is you will always get the phone number if after you take a girl on a date, the follow-up date is also triggered, and the way you do that is... Either they have to like your outfit enough, which that is a fucking wild crapshoot, so don't do that. Or you invite them on a date out of the city. If you take them to somewhere where you have to get a train to the location, the follow-up date always occurs. Incredible stuff. So if you know that, makes it much easier. What are you stuck on? What the fuck are you talking about? So big fans of leaving the city. What? Why am I getting stuck? Like, what is going on with this game right now, dude? It's not that they're big fans of leaving the city. It's that if you're going to go somewhere where you have to get a train out, they don't obviously. You know, the girls don't go. You know, I'm going home now. Bye. Like, they're still in the city. They got time before their train. So the follow up where you go like catch a meal is always available. That was a really good fight. But yeah, knowing that makes it much easier, so that when you actually get the chance to ask someone out on a date and you don't have their phone number, prioritize locations outside of the city. Because then you get their phone number. Easy. That's strategy. You gotta know that stuff. It's really insane to talk about this kind of thing like, you know, like normal video game strategy, but like it's just part of how these games work. And like, if you don't know that, it makes it so much more burdensome. It's really important information. What were we talking about? I was talking about Tokimeki Memorial 3. That was a good fight as well. Nice. Man, me talking about dating sims is now in the world record for Nemesis percent. That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing, isn't it? Is sub 15 possible? Probably. I have not played Tokimeki 4 at all. It's the only one I haven't. I mean, aside from the girl side games, I haven't played all those either. But I've played 1, 2, and 3, but I've not played 4.